I'm Kat. Welcome to the Po. I'm at Personal Po on Cottrell Road in Cardiff. This is where we mostly train. We're going to focus on your hips. If you want any kind of pole straddle work or splits, it's all in the hips. And glutes and back and hamstrings, but we're focusing on the hips. So, first we're going to warm them up. So, just pop your hips from side to side. Each time you do it, try and go a little bit further out, and you should start feeling it right about here, just underneath the gluteus medius, which is your side butt. And then, once you're done there, do some big hip circles. Try and push your hips out as far as you can. Draw a big circle with your bum. We'll do 8 one way and 8 the other way. So we'll go the other way now. This is where you start clicking. And I can need to hear all the little air bubbles in my joints. And I will do some smaller ones. So you have to engage your abs. And the other way. Oh no, it's a coronavirus. It's okay, it's my phone. And now we're going to do some figures of 8s with your hips. So imagine that you're doing a figure of 8, push your hips out to the side. Imagine Tom Hardy is right in front of you dancing and you are trying to impress him. So get those hips working. Hope you're not clicking like I am, because that's not going to impress him. I'll distract him with a puppy. All you probably hear is my hips crunching right beside the camera, driving me out. Okay, and now you can hold onto a wall for balance. I've got a pose, so I'm going to hold onto a pose. And we're just going to swing your legs back and forth. So this is going to mobilise the hips and the hamstrings as well. You don't have to keep your legs straight, and it's not about how high you can get it. It's just about the movement of the hamstrings. And the other leg. Those who come to class know we do these every session because they're so good. And now we're going to go sideways. So this is going to open up your hips sidewards for if you want your middle splits or box splits, which I desperately do, but they hurt like a bugger to train. And the other leg, so do 8 on each leg. And now you're going to go backwards. You want to try and keep as upright as you can. So if you lean forwards, then your back is going to do the work. And that is cheating. So you just want to stay upright, chest lifted, boobs to the gods. And just swing your leg backwards and forwards. And squeeze your glutes. So 8 on one leg, 8 on the other. You can do these as active flexibility, which basically means using your muscles to hold the stretch. So passive would be, for instance, passive hamstrings sat on the floor. The floor's doing the work, not the muscles. Active, hold it out. It will start hurting. Aim for about 30 seconds, but probably after about 10 your leg is going to really start hurting. If you're hypermobile, you need to be doing active flexibility rather than passive because it strengthens the muscles in the joints. And the other leg. You'll really feel it in the your quads and your hip flexors, and your leg might start shaking. If you need to, hold on to a wall or a pole, or if your balance is good, just stand here. Side out. Again, this helps with the middle split. I hate these. I'm going to get hold them for 20 seconds. Just if you warm up. You can hold them for as long as you like. And then backwards again, keeping upright. Squeeze your bum cheeks. Imagine that you've managed to secure the last roll of toilet paper, and the only way to hide is between your bum cheeks, and you've got to squeeze it so no one steals it. We're going to do a yogi squat forward fold. This is your yogi squat, like a frog. Hands on the floor, bum up to your forward fold and back down. And you want to do 10 of these. These are going to work your hamstrings, your hip flexors, and your glutes. How's my knee? Rooming, filming. And now that we know what a yogi squat is, come down into it, point your toes out, it's easier, hands together. You want to think about pushing your knees out, you should feel it here. If you can't, knuckles together. If that's still not enough, you can hold a yoga block, a tin of beans, a bucket of party rinds, a puppy, if you've got one. And you want to hold this for about 30 seconds. You can slowly rock in it. If you get bored, I get bored. And now I'm going to come up into your goddess pose. So squat down, toes out, and push your knees apart. I've never seen Aphrodite sit like this, I have to be honest.
No, isn't she usually lounging around?
Yeah, lounging around in clans. And if you want to, push that leg out. It also stretches out your shoulders. Sink lower down into it. Ideally you want your hips and knees in line. So you sit down. And switch sides. Oh, we used to have to do the craft. I hated them then as well. And now we're going to come to my most hated. Really hate this stretch. It's the frog pose. If you need to roll your mat up or put something soft into your knees. I've had 3 knee surgeries, so I cannot do this on the floor. So you want to sit like a frog. So from the side, it looks like this. Foot, knee, in line. Come down into your elbows if you can. If you want to, rock back and forth, it takes away the misery a little bit. This is a really good one for the middle split, but oh my god. Some people actually enjoy this stretch. Those people we call masochists. Why does split stretching have to be so painful? Obviously if you've got sharp pain, stop, but if it's just a misery pain, then keep going. Now you can do active froggy, which is less hideous. You want to come down to one side, stretch your leg out, you're going to squeeze your glutes, squeeze your quads and lift. You can back up against the wall, it makes it a little bit easier, but you want to lift and hold for a couple of seconds. This helps with straddle hold, splits in the air. We're going to do 8 on each side. And come onto the other side. One side will be easier, my left side is easier. Okay, now coming to the diamond, so you want your heels in front of you so that your legs form a diamond. Imagine you've got a puppy trapped in there and you don't want it to escape. Reach forwards, grab your toes, lean forwards, you should feel it right on the side of your hips. Hold this for about 30 seconds. Okay, now coming to the butterfly stretch. This one can be done as a PNF stretch, so you can just hold it here, push your elbows into your knees to push them down, or if you want to do this as a PNF stretch, sit against the wall, pull your heels in, gently push down on your knees, hold that for about 10 seconds, and then you're going to push up against your hands, so you want to think of trying to bring your knees up, but your hands want to push them down. So this is the muscle contraction, and hold this for about 8 seconds. And then go back to pushing, and you should notice that your knees are a lot flatter. And contract them again, and hold for 8 seconds. Really want to fight against it. And relax, push down. You can do as many of these as you like. I'm only going to do a couple. Okay, now coming to your straddle. You want to think about externally rotating your legs. So think knees up to the ceiling. Point your toes. You don't want your knees falling in like this because it's easier. So you really want to think of keeping your legs externally rotated, and you're going to lean forwards. Chest up, again, boobs to the gods, because you want a flat back, you don't want around the back. That's cheating. So lean forwards as much as you can. When you inhale, you can release the stretch, and when you exhale, try and go a little bit deeper. But remember to keep your legs rotated outwards. Okay, another one, which is just as miserable, is the wall straddle. So you need quite a bit of space. Okay, so you want to get your bum against the wall, feet up. You want to try and keep your bum against the wall, point your toes, just sit here. That's all you have to do. You can, if you want to, on an exhale, push your legs a bit further open. Some people can get their feet to the floor. Those people are not human and should not be copied. You can just sit here for as long as you want.
If you have a helpful friend, very helpful friend, they stand against you so their calves are against your hips, and with one foot, they gently push down. And then switch, and gently push the other one. Don't push to the point of pain, you just want discomfort there. So you can wait a bit, and when they say that they're ready to be tortured further, you can gently, see, I'm not using much pressure, I'm not just stamping on her, gently nudging her foot down and keeping her hips against the wall, trapping me in my suffering. So it's a good thing to do for a partner stretch, or you know, if someone's a bit of a grudge against you, you can help. They can help you gain your stretches whilst getting a bit of revenge at the same time. And you can do this whilst really doing. You can just sit here for as long as you want. Although, the longer you sit here, when you try and get back up, oh dear. I shall release you, and then get out of it. Slide your legs up. Give them a bit of a shake. Give them a bit of a roll out. And then roll to the sides. And we're done. We're done. We can do hip flexors another time. Yeah, I'll save that culture for another video. Happy stretching. Well, if you liked it, click like. If you didn't, don't give it a thumbs down, it's just mean. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out our Facebook page and Instagram, the Pole Vault Studio, where we'll be posting more stuff until our studio reopens. And if there's any exercises or areas you want us to focus on, let us know and we can do a video.